PodcastHero.com.
Reporting from my secret underground lair. Here are the latest great news stories from greatnewspodcast.com. Brought to you by The Daily Quote, a podcast designed to kickstart your day in a positive way. Tired of all the doom and gloom news from mainstream media? You'll get none of that here. Instead, you'll find inspiring stories and developments that are making the world a better place. I'm Andrew McGivern, and this is the Great News Podcast. Today, we're diving into some truly groundbreaking advancements in medical technology, global health, and economic shifts that challenge common misconceptions. What if you had a dedicated AI health partner that understood your entire medical history to help you navigate your wellness? That's our lead story today. Plus, we have a massive milestone in the fight against blindness. A look at why the shrinking middle class might actually be good news, and a solar-powered economic surge in Africa. And don't forget to stick around to the end for the speed round, where we'll dive into even more great news. First up, our lead story, a major step forward in personal health management. OpenAI has launched ChatGPT Health, a dedicated experience designed to securely bring your health information and AI intelligence together. With over 230 million people already asking health questions on ChatGPT every single week, this new tool is built to provide more informed and personalized experiences. It allows users in the United States to securely connect their medical records and wellness apps, like Apple Health or MyFitnessPal, so the AI can help explain test results and prepare for doctor appointments, or even suggest dietary adjustments based on your specific patterns. Privacy is the core focus here. Health operates as a separate, encrypted space within the app, and these conversations are not used to train OpenAI's foundation models. Developed in collaboration with over 260 physicians, it's designed to support, not replace your clinical care, helping you feel more confident as you navigate the healthcare system. Now, if you like the Great News Podcast, you'll love the Great Newsletter, because the Great News Podcast is great, but the Great Newsletter is greater. Link in the show notes. Moving on to a massive win for global health. For the first time since records began, the global population requiring interventions against trachoma, the world's leading infectious cause of blindness, has fallen below 100 million. This is an incredible 94% reduction from the 1.5 billion people estimated to be at risk back in 2002. This milestone is the result of decades of work using the World Health Organization-endorsed SAFE strategy, which combines surgery, antibiotics, and environmental improvements. To date, 27 countries, including India, China, and most recently Egypt and Fiji, have been validated for eliminating this public health problem. Next, we're taking a closer look at the headline you've probably seen many times. The middle class is shrinking. While this is often framed as a sign of economic decline, new data suggests the reality is far more positive. The middle class is indeed shrinking, but it's because more families are becoming upper middle class. Using an absolute definition of income, researchers found that upper middle class boomed from just 10% of families in 1979 to 31% in 2024. Furthermore, the share of families whose income left them short of the core middle class fell significantly, dropping from 54% to 35% in the same period. Rather than a hollowing out caused by insecurity, this shift represents widespread gains across the income distribution, with millions of families reaching higher standards of living than previous generations. Now let's look at a historic economic shift. In 2026, Africa's economies are expected to grow faster than Asia's for the first time in modern history. While the Asian economy is projected to slow slightly, the IMF expects sub-Saharan Africa to notch up growth of about 4.4% as it reaps the benefits of a weaker dollar and high commodity prices. Fueling some of this growth is a solar revolution. In South Africa, solar power has risen from almost nothing in 2019 to roughly 10% of the country's electricity generating capacity today. Falling prices for panels and batteries mean that businesses from gold mines to shopping malls are now drawing power from the sun, transforming industry and everyday life across the continent. And finally, a major development in global commerce. The European Union has given the green light to a sweeping trade pact with 4 South American countries, creating one of the largest free trade zones in the world. This agreement will connect markets with more than 700 million people, cutting tariffs on products moving between the 2 continents. Beyond just cheaper goods, proponents say it will provide the European Union with vital access to critical raw materials, strengthening international ties and economic stability. All right, let's dive into the speed round for even more great news. In a U.S. first, Utah is launching a pilot program letting an AI system handle routine prescription renewals for chronic conditions. India's economy grew upwards of 7% last year, driven by digital public infrastructure, like real-time payments and biometric ID, that have slashed transaction costs. After just 5 years of service, Starlink is now connecting over 9 million customers across all 7 continents, adding 4.6 million new users in 2025 alone. And an Oxford-designed vaccine for the deadly Nipah virus has entered Phase 2 clinical trials in Bangladesh, marking a major milestone for pandemic preparedness. And my favorite quote of the day from the Daily Quote podcast this week comes from Henry Ford, who once said, "Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right." Listen to an inspiring quote every single day by following the Daily Quote in your favorite podcast app. Link is in the show notes. That's it for today's episode of Great News. From life-saving vaccines and AI health breakthroughs to historic economic shifts, science and innovation are moving faster than ever. These aren't distant possibilities, we're seeing these happen right now. If you love this content, be sure to follow, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a little positivity in their day. Until next time, and there will be a next time, keep looking for the good in the world, because it's not only there, it's everywhere.